Welcome back to D-Max Mad Gaming. I'm your host, the Masked Gamer, and here we believe gaming is a lifestyle, not a hobby. Welcome back, guys, and today's topic is Jason Schreier. And the reason why we talk about Jason Schreier today is because of some shit he said over the last couple of days that kind of offended me. He says some outrageous shit. He slandered the YouTube community of commentators who do commentary on YouTube about games in the gaming industry, and he also insulted the gaming community. And he needs to apologize. Hence the name of this title. But before we get into that, I want to make it really clear, very transparent, that the Masked Gamer respects Jason Schreier as an individual and as a journalist. I've been knowing about Jason Schreier for many years. He's been working at Kotaku for many years as an editor, and he's a great journalist. He's always objective when it comes to the facts and information about the gaming industry and the tech industry. And he's always, without any doubt, stated facts over emotion, and that's refreshing in today's society because we live in a society with outrage culture. Everything pisses everyone off, and everyone's thinking with the emotions instead of with logic. So for a journalist to be that good at what he do and that transparent on his opinions and very objective on anything he talk about in the articles he write, it's refreshing, and I respect him for that. And for me, the Masked Gamer, my respect does not come easy. You have to earn it. And Jason Schreier is one of the individuals in the journalist industry that earn my respect. But even though I respect him, I still disagree with him, and I feel like he owes the gaming community and YouTube community an apology. In this video, I'm going to tell you several reasons why, and why he missed out some key points that he didn't really think about when he was writing these articles and made the statement he made on Twitter. Now, when I heard about this, I went online to do my own research. DMAC gave me a heads up, so I went online to do some research. I came across a couple articles and this tweet from Twitter. I'll leave all the links to all the information in the description box below if you guys check off yourselves. I recommend checking it out. It's an interesting read. It's a lot of information to go through, but it gives you context on what's happening and what he's insinuating. Because he made some real slanderous remarks at the YouTube community of gamers that do commentary on gaming and the gaming industry. And I'm one of them, and I feel insulted, and I feel horrified with what he said because it's not factual and it's dishonest. And not every YouTuber out there are trying to make controversy when there is none. Say that right now. So let's get started. So the first thing we'll talk about is how Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a great game. In my opinion, and a lot of games I've talked to, it is a great game. It's a very great experience. I enjoyed it as much as Jason Schreier did. But just because we enjoyed it doesn't mean everyone's going to enjoy it the same way, because not everyone plays single player linear games the same way. Like everybody doesn't play non-linear multiplayer games the same way. For examples, for Destiny 2, when you play a non-linear multiplayer game like Destiny 2, grinding is important. Even though they have co-op missions and missions you can complete on your own, it's still a multiplayer game. It's still real world time. Even though you're completing a mission by yourself, there's still someone there that if you want to have them help you, can. Hence the reason why it's a multiplayer game and it's a non-linear game. Even doing that or doing co-op in those games, playing with people you know, a lot of times to get the equipment you need, you have to grind in those games to get the equipment you need to be competitive in them online matches in Destiny 2. For me, the Masked Gamer, I hate that type of grind in a non-linear multiplayer game. I just want to go in and play with my friends, have a couple matches, have a good laugh, not take everything serious. I'm not a gamer that takes grinding in non-linear multiplayer games seriously. But I'm different when it comes to a linear single player game. And that's some different nuances when it comes to a gamer and how they play certain games, certain genres, and certain games like action, hack and slash, RPG. We have different ways we engage with certain games. Is what I'm trying to relate to you in this video. And for Jason Schreier, as a journalist and as a gamer, he knows this. It's a fact among all gamers and game community that everyone plays a game the same way. And for those who play games where it's a linear single player game and they like to play the complete mission, they like to play the complete story without any of the side missions, like to play the games, Ubisoft exploited them. They did. They was being very predatory towards them individuals when they made Assassin's Creed Odyssey. They implemented a mechanic in the game where if they don't buy the XP booster, they won't have a great experience completing the main story. And for gamers like me, DMAC, and Jason Schreier, we play linear single player games different. We play a lot more side missions before we continue the narrative, before we continue the main story. So, for example, if I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I'll play 4 or 5 side missions before I continue. I'll play the first part of the main story, and once I finish that, I'll complete 5 or 6 side missions before going back to the main mission. And the way they have Assassin's Creed Odyssey designed, you have to be at a certain levels before you can attempt to complete certain missions. So there's a incentive there to go out there and complete side missions. It's an incentive to grind. But not every gamer plays these missions the same. Some gamers may complete a difficult mission and they go back to the main story. They may not complete 5 or 6 side missions to continue the narrative. And excuse me, that's their preference. And I think that developers need to honor that. And I feel like Ubisoft exploited them individuals by implementing that type of microtransaction into the game, where either they're going to have to grind, they're going to force them to grind, or pay real world money to continue the narrative. And to me, that's wrong. And Jason Schreier knows it. That's why it's problematic. That's why gamers, the gaming community, and the YouTube community feel like microtransactions are cancerous. Now, let me iterate what my opinion about microtransactions in the gaming community and the gaming industry is. Microtransactions in the gaming community is poisonous, it's cancerous, because majority of the gaming community do not like microtransactions, even though there's a market for it. And it's probably a lot of games out there that do microtransactions just to have certain things they want in a game. Doesn't mean that every gamer wants to do that. Not every gamer likes microtransactions. The gaming industry knows that it is a market for it, and that's why they keep implementing them in single player linear games, as well as non-linear multiplayer games. Now, you know, with non-linear multiplayer games, if they put microtransactions into the game and it's only cosmetic, it's cool. For Damc, for me, I don't like a lot of that. I'd rather just pay full price for the game, get all the cosmetics, and only pay for DLC to expand upon the gameplay or expand upon the narrative of the game. That's my opinion. I despise microtransactions, and me, as the man's gamer, I feel like microtransactions are a cancer in the gaming industry. That's my opinion. Now, is it factual? A lot of people in the gaming community, a lot of us in the gaming community, have come to a consensus that yes, it's toxic to our community. It's toxic to what we love. And Jason Schreier knows this. He has spoken about microtransactions in Battlefront 2. He's talked about these microtransactions and how developer companies are implementing them into games that's hindering the progression system. He'll talk about this. He know how toxic microtransactions is, and even though it's on a small scale in this game, it's still relevant and it still needs to be talked about. And he needs to admit to that, and he isn't. And that's why I feel like he's being biased when it comes to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And that's just my opinion about the situation. And on top of that, he's making slanderous remarks that we are not honest with when we make content on YouTube, as commentators on YouTube for the gaming industry. And he's wrong for that. A lot of us take a lot of time and effort to prepare our content. We do a lot of research, a lot of writing, and try to project both sides of the argument so the community can see both sides of the argument and decide for themselves who's telling the truth and who's not. And we always, without any hesitation, always objective when it comes to certain games. Now, when it comes to certain games, certain softwares and hardwares, we try to be objective as possible. Not every time we meet that standard. Not every time we are objective. There's some videos that I did, the Man's Gamer, some videos that D-Mac did, that he was a little biased. But we admit that up front in the content. So to say that we're dishonest like that is unfactual, untrue, it's absurd. And I feel like he owes us an apology. As a journalist and as a gamer in the gaming community, he owed us an apology because he was spreading out shit, he was spreading out lies and dishonesty among the community that he know we don't do. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some out there that try to make controversy where there is none, but that's a small minority of the YouTube community. Not all of us are like that. Like, not all journalists are conniving, sneaky, lying bastards. We don't come at him like that because of his colleagues. And he should do that for us as YouTubers that do commentary on the gaming industry. And I feel like he owes us an apology for that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What are your thoughts? Let me know what you think about the article if you read it before watching the video or after watching the video. And look at it and come back and comment. Let me know what you guys think about everything. Let me know what you think about the information that I'm giving to you. What you think about my opinions about the situation. And do you think what I said in this video is valid or not? Let me know all thoughts in the comment section below, no matter if they're positive, negative. And as always, thank you for sending in the video. Hit the like button, helps out the channel. Make sure you share, helps out as well. And if you want to see more content from your boy, the Man's Gamer, make sure you hit that notification bell and that subscribe button to be notified when I upload more videos. Thank you for staying to the video. You've been watching D-Max Mad Gaming. I'm your host, the Mass Gamer. Stay safe, keep gaming. I'm out. Talk to you guys later.